Most people think staying slim requires strict diets, counting calories, cutting food, following complicated plans. But when you look at Japan, something interesting appears. Japan has one of the lowest obesity rates among developed countries. Yet, many people there are not constantly dieting. They are not constantly talking about weight loss. They are simply living their normal daily lives. Which raises an interesting question. What are they doing differently? Because if you observe everyday life in Japan, you start noticing small habits. Individually, none of them seem dramatic. But together, they shape how people eat, move, and think about food. And over time, these small habits quietly prevent overeating. Here are the 7 everyday habits from Japan that help people stay healthy naturally. Number 1. Eat until you're 80% full. In Okinawa, there is a phrase called Hara Hachi Bu. The idea is simple. Eat until you are about 80% full. Instead of eating until the stomach feels completely full, Japanese people stop just before that point. This matters because the body needs time to register fullness. So when someone keeps eating until they feel completely full, they often eat more than they need. And over time, this small habit naturally prevents overeating. But eating habits in Japan are not only about how much people eat, it's also shaped by how meals are served. Number 2. Meal structure. Traditional Japanese meals follow a pattern called Ichiju Sansai. The phrase means 1 soup, 3 dishes. Instead of one large plate, the meal is spread across several smaller dishes. And that changes how people experience eating. Large plates often encourage large portions, but smaller bowls and plates make moderate portions feel normal. The meal still feels complete, but the portions stay naturally balanced. And when you look closely at what usually appears on those plates, another pattern becomes clear, and that is number 3. What they eat. Traditional Japanese meals are often built around simple, familiar ingredients. You'll commonly see fish, tofu, rice, seaweed, and a variety of vegetables appearing across different dishes. Vegetables in particular show up almost everywhere. Sometimes lightly simmered, sometimes pickled, sometimes quickly stir-fried. Instead of relying heavily on rich sauces or deep frying, many meals keep the flavors fairly simple. Even the drinks follow the same pattern. Green tea is commonly served with meals or enjoyed throughout the day, not as something special, just as part of the routine. When you look at these meals together, you will notice the food is varied, simple, and balanced. And that balance naturally keeps meals satisfying without pushing people to overeat. But food is only one part of daily life. Another pattern appears in how people move throughout the day. Everyday movement. In Japan, movement is often built into normal life. Many people walk regularly as part of their routine. People walk to train stations, walk between platforms, walk through neighborhoods to shops to work. Public transportation naturally encourages this. So, physical activity is not always treated as a separate workout. It simply happens throughout the day. But there's another small habit you notice right before people start eating. Mindful eating. Before eating, many people in Japan say a simple phrase, Itadakimasu. It's a way of expressing gratitude for the meal. This small pause creates a moment of awareness. Instead of rushing straight into the food, people pause and acknowledge the meal in front of them. Eating more slowly makes it easier to notice hunger and fullness signals, and that alone can prevent overeating. Behind many of these habits, there is also a broader cultural mindset. Small improvements over time. In Japan, there's a philosophy called Kaizen. It means continuous improvement through small steps. Instead of chasing dramatic transformations, the focus is on steady habits practiced every day. Small adjustments, repeated consistently. This mindset influences many areas of life, including health. And when you step back and look at all these habits together, one final idea stands out. And that's most important point. A balanced relationship with food. Food in Japan is not usually treated as something to fear or fight against. It is something to enjoy, share, and respect. Meals often include a variety of foods in moderate portions. Nothing is completely forbidden, but there is always a balance. And when eating becomes part of a balanced lifestyle instead of a constant struggle, healthy habits become much easier to maintain. Most people search for extreme solutions, strict diets, quick fixes, and drastic changes. But Japan shows something different. Health often comes from simple habits repeated every day. Eat a little slower. Stop before you feel completely full. Move naturally throughout the day and choose a balanced meal. None of these habits are dramatic, but practiced consistently, they quietly shape a healthier life.